Hello everyone, this is Chad Hanna. We are having our business gathering live, conducted in a bit of a different way. As today is Memorial Day, I feel that it is more poignant to bring attention to honoring our soldiers and those that make it an opportunity that we even have to be the businesses that we are. So rather than speaking about prosperity, which is wonderful, I would rather speak to the heart of intention, the heart of perseverance, dedication, sacrifice, and unification. So I have a community gathering that we do, which is always based on a lot of heart, on Causes United Facebook page of Loxhatchee in the Acreage, and I have a lot of personal sharings on my personal Facebook that we share forward church services and just a lot of positive minded mentality. So I'm just going to kind of bring all of that together into our business gathering today, which, as I mentioned, is not a business per se gathering, but just a honoring gathering. So in my front yard where we have our flag at half mast, I am also going to read a prayer for America and just use this time for us to have a moment of silence or have a moment of introspection or just having a moment of keeping in perspective what life is about, what opportunities are all about, and why we should be extra grateful to have the opportunities that we do have, because so many of the other ones, when they stare in the face of challenge and regardless of that fear, they behave from bravery because they know a cause is larger than themselves. So I honor my grandparents. I have various armed forces that they were part of, from being naval pilots in the Air Force in World War II to being in the Army in World War II. And I just always love my grandparents for many different reasons. We even have a fighter pilot memorabilia phone that my grandfather passed down. And so it's a special part in the heart of our children to learn these qualities of admiration. So the prayer, I hope you enjoy it, pardon me with the inbound phone call during live. So prayer for America. Dear God, we join in prayer to celebrate this nation and surrender its destiny to you. We give thanks in our hearts for the founding of this country. We give thanks for bless the souls of those who came before us to found this nation, to nurture and to save it. We ask that God's Spirit now fill our hearts with righteousness. May we play our parts in the healing and the furtherance of our country. May we be cleansed of all destructive thoughts. May judgment of others, bigotry, racism, and intolerance be washed clean from our hearts. May our minds be filled with the thoughts of God, His unconditional love, and His acceptance of all people. May this nation be forgiven its transgressions against the African American, the Native American, the nation of Vietnam, our men and women who should not have suffered or died there, and any and all others. Please bless their souls. May we learn from our mistakes that the people who have died from them shall not have died in vain. May our lives be turned into instruments of resurrection, that the sins of our fathers might be reversed through us. May the beauty and the greatness of this land burst forth once more in the hearts of its people. May the dreams of our forefathers be realized in us, that we might live in honesty and integrity and excellence with our neighbors. May this country once again become a light unto the nations of hope and goodness and freedom and peace. May violence and darkness be cast out of our midst. May hatred no longer find fertile ground in which to grow here. May all of us feel God's grace upon us. Reignite, dear God, the spirit of truth in our hearts. May our nation be given a new light, the sacred fire that once shone so bright from shore to shore. May we be repaired. May we be forgiven. May our children be blessed. May we be renewed. Dear God, please bless America. Amen. So this is a tribute that we have dedicated our gathering to today. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for just looking at our live broadcasts and popping in and out of them and appreciating the heart space that it always comes from. So with that, we look forward to seeing you next week where we'll discuss business topics. But for today, thank you everyone for all your service. You all know who you are. And all those omnipresent spirit that are in our past will always be part of our present. May God bless you all. Happy Memorial Day.